What is up there, my amazing viewers? Expert Bomber here, and welcome to my top 10 favorite weapons in Fallout 4. Now, this list includes legendaries, things that are in DLCs, so pretty much anything, melee and ranged weapons. So yeah. So number 10 is kind of an honorable mention because, well, this gun is just plain awesome. It's called the Striker. And where you find this is actually, and I don't have any ammo for this. Alright, now that I have ammo for it, let me explain to you why this is amazing. This frickin' thing shoots bowling balls. Frickin' bowling balls. I'm gonna show you what it can do on one of these raiders here. So, let's just open this. Hello there, Raider Survivalist. That's one. So, I mean, it doesn't do all that much damage. It does a decent amount if you actually hit him. And the reason it's automatic, of course, is because, well, I'm in God mode, so I can, like, just throw as many as I want. But still, this weapon is just amazing in the way it was thought and made. Now, where you find this is actually, you need, first of all, to have the Far Harbor DLC, 1. And 2, you find it in a bowling alley near Far Harbor, and I'll show you a map location right here. Because I really don't feel like going to Far Harbor, so instead I'm just going to take an image from Google. So anyway, the next weapon on this list is Kellogg's pistol. And the reason I've named it Johnny's Revolver is because of my Let's Play. But this weapon is a revolver, it's just a normal revolver. Now the reason this gun is good is because it refills your action points on a critical hit. So, what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to spawn one more raider here. And which one is it? Here we are. And as you can see, there's a Raider Survivalist. So if I hit a critical, and I don't have anything for critical. Come on. Come on. So, I don't have enough for a critical, so, well, I'm just gonna hit him a few times and see how many. Well, I didn't actually get to do that with the critical hit, but as you can see, it does a decent amount of damage for a pistol, which not a lot of pistols do. There are also other variants of this weapon where it will do a 2-shot, it shoots an additional projectile, which is an extra bullet with 1 shot. And those you find randomly, of course, so yeah. Also, where you find this is, spoiler alert, you have to kill Kellogg to actually get this, which probably most of you already know this. But you just kill Kellogg as you progress in the main quest line. And as you can see, I'm actually wearing his outfit right here. So, yeah. That's basically it about this gun, and it's not easy to acquire actually. You need to actually kill Kellogg, but yep, that's basically it about this weapon. Next weapon is Pickman's Blade. Now this one is more of a stealth weapon and melee. Now why this weapon is good? Well, let me show you. The target will bleed for 25 points of additional damage, but that's not why it's cool. If you have a little bit of your stats, your perks actually, updated and you're in like stealth mode, so if you're hidden and one of these raiders happens to find you, this thing will do insane amounts of damage. Now if I just hit the normal raider here, I killed him in 1 hit, but that's also because of some of my things, and I actually just cut his head right off. Anyway, so this blade is actually acquired at the Pickman Gallery from Pickman himself. So this place is somewhere near Hangman's Alley, I think. Alright, I was wrong. The actual spot is called Pickman Gallery. And that is close to Bunker Hill and the Railroad HQ. Now, the Pickman Gallery, the way you acquire this knife as well, you won't just find it in there randomly. You need to go to Pickman, find him, save him from some raiders, and then he will tell you to go to a safe, which will have Pickman's blade, or maybe he even gives it to you, I don't remember. But you have to go to a safe, which is behind the painting, and, well, that's in the whole quest for Pickman anyway. So it's not really that hard to acquire. You need to just pick off some raiders and you're done, basically. Now the next two weapons are basically the number 6 spot, but I just put this one before this one. They're the same gun, but they're just a legendary variant on them. So it's a mighty 308 bullet combat rifle. Now this does a decent amount of damage, but I just have the same exact build on both of them, with the silencer, the red dot sight, well, the green dot sight anyway. So where is it? The next raider here. And this is just a Scarver, so this guy should die in one hit. The reason why is because this does 25% more damage with an advanced receiver. So this is all maxed out, and it has 25% more damage. So this is 130 damage. Now this one is even more powerful because it shoots an additional projectile, which means it's even more damage. So this is at 180 damage. And let me just show you a raider right here. Here he is. And this guy is just a raider Scarver again. This guy should die in one hit as well. So basically these two weapons are overpowered, but these weapons are acquired randomly. So the rest of these on this list are acquired. You can actually find them in specific locations. Well, you can only find them in specific locations. So that's basically it for the two combat rifles. On the number 5 spot, we have the Experiment 18A, and that's the original name. So over here, where is it? This here shoots 25% faster and has 15% faster reload. So that's not really why it's good, and I don't have ammo for this. So why this is cool is because this is basically your standard plasma rifle. You can modify it, you can do whatever you want with it. But the good thing is, with 25% faster fire rate, if I have it on the sniper version, it will do an insane amount of damage way faster. The reload speed doesn't really matter to me a lot, but I don't really care. So if I just shoot, if I just actually go into VATS, anywhere I hit him is literally a kill. How much damage it will do? Well, this guy only needs 36 to be killed. So, and 25 energy damage. So these enemies are kinda low level as far as these weapons are concerned, but it doesn't really matter. I can actually show you with like a super mutant or something. Now the way you acquire this is through the Institute, and I already warned you about spoilers, so don't blame me. So you actually have to go to the Institute and go to that trader shop. Now the reason I can't show you this is because, well, basically I've chosen a different ending than what I can access the Institute again. So as you can see, the Institute is kind of missing. Yeah, I don't need to spoil that for you at all. But anyway, that's how you acquire this weapon. So here we have the number 4 spot, which is the Tinker Tom Special. Now this is a very good sniper rifle. Now why this weapon is good? It has 128 damage when everything is maxed out, and if you're not yet in combat, increases VATS accuracy but costs more ability. So you need more AP to actually use it in stealth mode. If you're not in stealth mode, you don't really care. So as you can see here, if I find one more raider and I just go in stealth mode, you can see he has no clue I'm even here, but he does not need a lot of damage. But this guy will do a big amount of damage. So as you can see with the sneak attack, it is 3.5 times. But I have the stealth mode, the stealth perk, all the way up, I think. Here we go. Ninja. The perk is called Ninja. So anyway, this sniper rifle is very overpowered. You can actually change the wooden stock and whatever. I just like it better. It looks more old and realistic that way. So the way you acquire this one is actually with the railroad. Now you have to go to the HQ. You have to do Tinker Tom's missions, and you have to do a few of them. And then at some point there will be a newsboy, little guy that looks like a newsboy or whatever, and he will tell you that Tinker Tom wants you. Now that means that it will have new stock, and he will want you to buy this from him for a good amount of caps. But usually by that time you will have a good amount of caps. Alright, so on the number 3 spot we have the Deliverer. That's another stealth weapon over there. So I'm more of a stealth builder, as you can tell. But this has improved VATS hit chance, 25% less action point cost. Now this weapon is literally the only weapon of this type. You cannot find this pistol anywhere, but that specific spot where you find it. Now, why this weapon is good? This weapon is good for a number of reasons. First of all, it does a lot of damage in VATS. And it's very useful in VATS because it uses very small amount of action points. So, let me just get this raider out and get hidden. He doesn't know I'm here, so... he does. Whatever. Still, I don't have ammo. Oh. Well, I can't use VATS without enough ammo. But still, if you can see how small the amount is you can use, you can do like 20 attacks with this thing. And one does that much damage when you're not in stealth mode. Well, I actually need to hit him first. So, just normally shooting him, you do a lot of damage. And you can find 10mm rounds very easily. So, this is a very useful weapon. And the way you acquire this actually is with railroad missions, once again. You have to do one of the beginning railroad missions with Deacon. And you have to go somewhere and get that. Just do your progress with Deacon and you will find it eventually. Now, on the two last spots, we have things from the Far Harbor DLC. Now, this one is the number 2 spot and it's the Old Reliable. Now this you can find in Far Harbor actually. And you have to buy this, but it costs a lot of money as well. So this is the Old Reliable. And this, you can put a suppressor on it, you can put scopes on it. I think it's called the lever action bolt rifle, but I might be wrong, so don't quote me on this. So anyway, this thing does insane amounts of damage, because as you can see, it has 226 damage. So that is insane. And that's all with a silencer and whatever. So, if I find one guy, and this is, of course, that's because it shoots an additional projectile. So normally, with this thing maxed out, I think you would get 113. That's how maths work. So, if I could find another raider here, I've opened all of these, so I have to open this one. So, let's see what you are. You're just a raider psycho, so you don't need a lot of damage. As you can see, none of these need a lot of damage. So I'm gonna spawn some super mutants after, and we're gonna see how much damage they all need with all the weapons. So, here we have one to the head. It literally obliterated him. These are all one-shots if you have them stocked up and good to go. And the way you get this, I told you, you actually find it in Far Harbor. And the merchant you find it from is Brooks. Now, Brooks is the one guy in the middle of the town, and you can just buy things from him. Now, the last but not least, the irradiated powerful radium rifle. Now, this you either buy from Brooks or you find it randomly. So, the radium rifle normally has 50 points of radiation damage and whatever you have it on whichever receiver. But this thing is so useful because of the fact, well, it is an automatic rifle that shoots radiation and damage. So, whatever the enemy, they're screwed. Now, this is just a raider. Raider survivalists usually need more damage, but if he takes one to the head, he's done. And if that was a critical strike, he would be dead. But this rifle has such a rapid fire, and it doesn't have a lot of recoil. Now, this specific one isn't amazing. The whole radium rifle thing is very good, because they have a very small amount of recoil if you get right stocks and whatever. So, if you have them as a rifle and not an automatic rifle, your enemy is screwed. I think it does even more damage than the bolt lever action rifle, whatever it was called, the Old Reliable anyway. So anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did, and also comment down below any other video suggestions you would like me to do next. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, there's that little sucker. Okay. Oh, no. Ooh, got his hand. Well, I guess I know what I'm eating tonight. There's another one.